On to the fourth on the programme, and race number 4 is a Class 4, 1,200 metres for our fourth of the card. Back in Black drops back into this company as well. He's a 2-time winner in this grade. Lakeshore Eagle won on debut at Happy Valley over this trip. Cool Celeb makes his debut. Full of Beauty makes his debut. This is Class and Each and Blitz behind Glenealy Generals when they made their first starts. And Winning Circle finished last time out behind Pickin. He had the 4 starts, but he's yet to place. Now, as far as the horses on the road, back and forth from Chung Fra are concerned, Supermodel, Red Horse and Winning Circle are the 3.
In terms of the speed map, we're predicting good to slow. Full of Beauty in the trials has shown some good pace, led and won on the all-weather in a recent trial, and could have some good gate speed. Yishun Blitz was well back last time out, but he's drawn in gate number 9 here, so he could be right up on the pace. Seize the Spirit, Wide Bullish Brother, Cool Celeb. This is Class Wei Feng Charmer just behind the speed, with Lakeshore Eagle, the last winner, back in the pack.
And here he is, Lakeshore Eagle. He's a Happy Valley winner, and he did win nicely enough that, and he's under a good hold here to finish off. So he's improved a lot, and I think Douglas White, we interviewed him before that win, and he said he'd take improvement. I think that's been shown on this horse, and he did win. Cool Celeb, he's a new horse here. He's had 2 trials. He's 12.75, so he's another big horse here in Hong Kong. But he moves nice enough, just under his own steam. And better Responsibly from barrier 2 should get a nice run in transit. And this is Class. I thought this wasn't a bad run from him. He's the one on the far side. A bad piece of work, I should say. He's by So You Think, so the step up in trip's going to be ideal from 1,000 to 1,200. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an improved effort from him.
All right, yeah, I think both him and Yichin Blitz coming out of that race. $1.5 million in the first DT. The jackpots are going there, so well worth playing, and a decent one in the Triple Trio as well if you are a Triple Trio player. Let's start off with the last start winner. It was debut as well. Lakeshore Eagle with jockey Douglas White.
Lakeshore Eagle, Douglas, that win surprised you a bit at Happy Valley last time?
I think it surprised a lot of people, although he is a nice individual, but we thought that Happy Valley might be a little bit testing. But he showed good character, and when the splits came, he knuckled down and hit the line well.
How's he come through that run?
I think he's come on mentally. I think any horse that can do that first up at the Valley will come out of that and improve.
What about coming to the bigger track here at Sha Tin for the first time?
I think it'll help him. It certainly is not going to hinder his chances. I think having that experience at the Valley, he's going to come to Sha Tin and he's going to be a little bit more forward. I think he's come out of the run and appreciated and enjoyed the race, so he's a nice horse going forward.
Yeah, there's obviously some support for him because he went off single figures on debut, but he caught me out.
I think what sort of helped him last time out, he sort of missed the jump, and then he got a really nice run along the rail and didn't have to circumnavigate anything, and he was able to get up the fence and go on and do it well.
He's obviously a horse with some good ability, that horse, as Douglas said, to win first up at the Valley. Just whether he can now bring it to Sha Tin, we'll know tomorrow afternoon.
We certainly will, yeah. That's Lakeshore Eagle. Yichin Blitz, there was money for him on debut. It went off 5.5, and this is Class in the centre of the attack there.
Yeah, good runs from both these horses. I thought Yichin Blitz got his legs up in the air at the start. Then Fabulous 8, one on the orange, has come out and ran pretty well on the weekend as well. So just add a little bit more to this. So I thought both these 2 horses were full of merit, and I've got them both in the numbers.
I think the step up to 1,200 metres, you can see he was finishing off nicely there in behind Glenealy Generals, who was the winner. So I think the step up and trip to the 1,200 is really going to suit.
Yeah, I agree. Yichin Blitz for me. Richard Gibson. 2 debutants here. Cool Celeb, the first one we'll see. Just had the 2 trials.
Yeah, he's shown some natural speed in his recent trials, and I don't think he's been going too bad. You can see they're not going overly hard there in the concluding stages of this trial, which was over 800 metres on the grass at Sha Tin. But I expect him to be handy because what he has shown at the trials, he can jump and run. Yeah,
and from barrier 2, he should be able to make use of that. As I mentioned earlier on, he's got a big horse at 12.75.
All right, and the other one, Full of Beauty, has actually come up favourite here. Has had 5 trials and shown some good speed.
Yeah, 5 trials, 11.76 this one. John Size Joe Marrero combination. He's by Darcy Brahma. They have got a tendency to like the all-weather, the Darcy Brahmas, and his runs on the all-weather, his trials have been not too bad. You can see him pushed out a little bit here. At barrier 4, he should get a nice run and he should be on the pace. So I've got him in the numbers, but I've got one to beat him.
Nicely bred. The dam was trained by Andrew Scott in New Zealand and was listed placed at Eagle Farm, Group 3 placed as well. Vincent Ho had actually ridden the dam back in the day.
Well, there you go. All right, but they're Full of Beauty favourites. Who wins though, Paul?
I've got Yichin Blitz. I think it was a run full of merit on debut. he'll take a lot out of that run. He did lift his legs up and he hit the line strongly. So I've got him to beat Full of Beauty. He's obviously got a bit of class, this horse as well. In for third, Lakeshore Eagle, the first starter, or the debut winner from Happy Valley. And I'm going to put this as class in as well. He should add some value to the quartets and whatnot. And it was a good run from him, I thought, on debut. By So You Think, 1,200, the further the better for him. 7, 5, 2 and 6. I will go exotics.
I'm happy to take the 460 that's on offer at the moment around Yishun Blitz with Zach Purton on board for Richard Gibson. Slightly missed the jump last time out, but I thought it was a nice effort. Full of Beauty. Actually, had also run third in a trial at Cranbourne behind Charizard. Had Full of Beauty when he was in Australia. 2 Lakeshore Eagle and 4 Cool Celeb. But I'm happy to make the 7 my best of the day, Yishun Blitz. All
right, yeah, 7 for me as well, so a clean sweep. I've thrown in the 1 Back in Black. Oh, yeah. Down in class again. He's 1 off 79.
I know, he's so well rated. It's just the query for me was at Sha Tin.
He had limited opportunities here, hasn't he? But decent price at the moment, 23 and 5.1. All right, that's the first leg of the first DT. Up next for us is race number 5, first leg of the Triple Trio.